Hello, my name is Samer, and today let's explore what SpacesEDU classes is all about. Are you looking to provide a more holistic, flexible, and student-centered approach to learning? One that empowers learners, encourages reflection, and supports both competency-based assessment and everyday documentation? More and more schools across the country are embracing competency-based education and moving towards assessment for learning, not just of learning. That's where SpacesEDU comes in. SpacesEDU is a digital portfolio and proficiency-based assessment platform designed to support personalized learning, visible progress, and ongoing reflection. Let's dive into what the platform offers and how to get started. SpacesEDU offers multiple space types, whether you're looking for a place for group work, private reflection, or whole class collaboration. The platform mirrors how you teach and how your students learn. Let's explore each space type now. We are heading into the class space, which is automatically created for you at your first connection. This is your whole class collaboration hub, ideal for group discussions, reflections, and even family communication. I recently posted a prompt asking students to reflect on what they enjoyed most during our trip. My students responded with text, audio, and video posts, and their classmates and families were able to react and comment. Each post or comment I create, or my students create, can have up to 10 media files, including pictures, videos, audio, and files from their device, Google Drive, or Microsoft OneDrive. This allows me to share learning and feedback in a way that meets all my students' needs and gives them the voice and choice in how they decide to show what they know. Let's take a look at a post already created. You'll see a range of media, comments, and reactions that helps bring learning to life. Today in class, my students brainstormed alternative endings to a book we're reading. I've captured this brainstorm and I want all my students to have access to it long after those post-its have been recycled. I'm placing this in the class space, and I want my students to vote on their favorite ending as part of my lesson opener tomorrow. If an activity requires truly private learning environment between a student, their teacher, and optionally their family, a one-to-one space is your go-to place. This is where you can provide individualized feedback, track goals, support IEPs, and foster reflective conversations. You can create as many one-to-one spaces as you'd like, by subject, by unit, or theme, and assign them to one student, a group of students, or even all your learners. For example, in Hero's one-to-one space, I can see how he's progressing toward his goals. Each post can include written text, audio, video, and more, and allows for unlimited reflection and feedback. And because this is a one-to-one space, only Hero, his teachers, and his invited family members can see these posts and comments. For example, Hero cannot see Violet's posts, nor can Violet interact with any of LeBron's creations in that space. I think this post shows tremendous growth, so I'm actually going to bookmark it. And that bookmark post automatically appears in the reporting space, a visual report card showcasing student growth over time. Here, reporting is no longer just a moment in time. It's a continuous and transparent process, making report card season easier and keeping families in the loop. Essentially, no more surprises at report card time. Speaking of reporting, let's briefly check out two tools to support proficiency-based assessment. The first is the GrowthBook, where you can easily assess student work directly against curriculum standards. Quickly tag your assignments, then assign proficiency levels to each standard, and track growth over time. The Proficiency Report gives you a class-wide or individual view of student progress. You can filter by standard, subject, or learner, and spot where reteaching might be helpful. If you want to know more about GrowthBook and the Proficiency Report, check out our dedicated video. When I filter by student, I can see the learning artifacts tied to each standard. This is great for engaging in one-to-one conferences with students and starting an open dialogue about learning and growth. Look at this Assess Learning tag. It is connected to a collective artwork located in our third space type, a group space. In addition to the class space and many one-to-one spaces, you can create group spaces for your students. These spaces can be assigned manually or randomly and include any size group depending on your use case. Group spaces are great for differentiation. You can create a space for group projects, reading groups, peer feedback. The possibilities are endless. We all know the important role families play in student success. With the Messages feature, you can easily communicate with families and help engage them in the learning journey. Right from the start, you can use our pre-created channels and share multimedia learning updates to all students, all families, or both. If you need a more confidential option, you can create and tailor your own private messaging conversation. From student QR codes and single sign-on to rostered classes and web and mobile applications for all users, getting started with SpacesEDU is quick and simple. That's been your introduction to SpacesEDU classes. Now it's your turn. Start exploring, documenting, assessing, and celebrate growth in one unified platform.